Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudoku and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a classic Sudoku on our channel. So this Sudoku was constructed by Kenny Palmer, and I really thank the author for giving us an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. So this Sudoku has got a very good feedback, a very fun classic Sudoku, and this Sudoku was named as Why Not Sudoku. So I suspect there is something with the name itself here, and I'm really excited to see what surprise this Sudoku has for us, for the solvers, right? So before going to the Sudoku, I would really suggest you to check out to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. If you haven't done so, please subscribe it, and we'll really appreciate if you can do so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on daily basis. And if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And now coming on to this Sudoku. So this Sudoku got a really good feedback here, a very fun classic Sudoku, and there are very rare fun classic Sudokus that you always come across. So I thought of making a video on this one because we always look out for even Sudokus which are really fun to solve and which will really give you some fun moments and entertain you, right? So now coming on to this Sudoku, you have to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition. And with that we'll start solving this Sudoku. So as I can see that there are the fifth box can be done easily. So you have a 1 here and a here and a 1 here, 1 here, so that will give you a 1 here. Okay, the 6 cannot be here, 6 cannot be here, so 6 would have to be here. Next 3 digits are 2, 4, 7, right? Okay, so you have a 2 here, this would be 2, this would be 4, and this would be 7, easy. So because of the 7 you replace a 4 here and that's 7 here. Easy box 5 placement is done now. I will go with the box 4 and 6 or 3 and 8, 2 and 8. Let us see. I'll go with the 6th column here. So 3, 8 and 5. So 8 cannot be here, 8 would have to be here. 3 and 5, so this is 3, this is 5, nice. Next I would go with the box 8 here. As I can see there are 5 digits already placed. So 2, 4, 6 and 7, right? 6 cannot be here, 6 cannot be here, 6 cannot be here. So 6, 2, 4 and 7, 2 cannot be here. So this would have to be 4, 7, 2, 4, 7, 2, 4, 7. I'm using center pencil marks here because I can feel that there will be only a few possibilities here, and unless we get some pointing in the box or a column, I would prefer the center pencil marks upon corner pencil marks here. So if I got some pointing digits here, I would use a corner pencil mark, but there is a pointing here with the 2. It won't help us much because of the 2 and 2 already placed in the upper boxes. So I would not go for the corner pencil marks because it will be too messy here for now. Let us go with the this box here now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, right? So 9 is eliminated from here, 9 cannot be here, 9, 3, 4, 5, 7, right? 5, 3, 4, 7, this would have to be 4, 7, 3, 4, 5, 7, 3, 4, 5, 7. So you get all the pencil marks here. Next I would go with the boxes 4 and 6 here. So with that I will see the columns first. I will see the 6th row here. So I need 2, 8 and 9. 8 cannot be in any of these two cells. So this would have to be 8, 2 and 9, right? 2 and 9. Again if I see the box 6 here, I need 3, 4, 7 and 6. 3, 4, 6, 7, right? 3 and 7 cannot be here, so 7 would have to be here, 3 and 3 would have to be here. These two digits are 4 and 6, right? Okay, so this is done now. So this Sudoku is getting solved easily now. I'm not sure what lies in it. So these two digits are 1 and 4, right? So 4 would have to be here, 1 would have to be here. These two digits are 2 and 9, so it can be in any order. I'll use the center pencil marks here. These two digits are 2 and 7, so I'll use the 2 and 7 here. I'll go with the 7th column here, 5 digits already placed, right? So I'll go with the 7th column here. So 2, 4, 6 and 9, right? 9 would have to be here. 2, 4 and 6. 6 cannot be here, so this would have to be 2, 4. 2, 4, 6, right? So 6 is here, 2 and 4. 2 is here, 4 and 6. Okay. So you don't have a 6 here, you don't have a 6 here. So you have a naked single for 6 here. So that gives you a directly 6 here. And that gives you a 6 here, right? Because of the 6 here and here, you get a 6 here. So as I can see that there are two simultaneously, we have got two triplets here because of the 7th column here. You got a 2, 4, 7 in row 7 and 2, 4, 7 in row 3 as well, right? 2, 4 and 7 here. As you can see, a triplet of 2, 4, 7. That means these candidates get logged in that row, particular row. So whatever be the case, you will have 2, 4, 7 digits placed in these three cells, right? In any order. So you get a 4 here, then 7 and 2 here, and if you get a 2 here, that gives you 7 and a 4 here. So which means that you can eliminate 4 and 7 from this cell as well, and that becomes a 3, 5. That's nice. And 2, 4, 7 eliminates all the other possibilities. So you have 3 and 8 remaining here, and because of the 3 here, you get an 8 here, and because of the 8 here, you get a 3 here, or vice versa, anything, right? So that gives you something here. Okay, I can see that I can go with the ninth column here. So 1, 4, 5, 7. So this can be anything, right? This can be 4, 5, 7. This is 5, so 1, 4, 7, and you have a 5 and 1, which gives you a 4 and 7. That's nice. You have a 2, 4, 7 triplet here. 6 and 9 are already filled. 1, 3, 5 and 8. 3 and 5 cannot be here. 1, 8. 1, 3, 8. So this would have to be 5, right? Am I right? Okay, so 2, 4 and 7. So 1, 3, 8 and 5, right? So 1, 8 and 3 are already placed here. 6, 9, 5, 2, 4, 7. So this would have to be 5 directly. That gives you a 3 here. That eliminates 3 from this cell. And this would have to be 1 and 8 again. So that gives you a 1 and 8 here. You can place a few possibilities here as well. So 2, 9, 4, 7. 9 is here. You have 2, 4, 7. 2, 4, 7, 9. 2, 9 and 4 and 7. Okay. Okay, and anything else we miss here? We can place all the possible pencil marks, because there are only 8 more cells remaining for all the possibilities to be filled, and I think so we can do that, because I can see a few Y-wings here. I am already excited to use them. So before that, I'll just try to place all the pencil marks here, all the possible candidates in the cells, because there are only 8 cells remaining, and I think it would be good to do that. So you have 5, 6, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 7 cannot be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 3 is here. 2 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 3, 4. Okay. You have 1, 6, 5, 3. So 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. 7 cannot be here. 2, 4, 8, 9. 8 is here. 2, 4, 9. 9 is here. 2, 4, 8. Okay. Again. So 6, 8, 5, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 4 is here. 1, 2, 3, 7. 3 is here. 1, 2, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 7. That's nice. And again, the last box here is box 3. 6, 3, 9. 5, 4. Right. So 1, 2, 7, 8. 8 and 2 is here. 1, 7. 8, 1, 8 is here. 2, 7. Right. So which means you can directly get an 8 here, right? Only place, okay, you already have an 8 here, right? So I shouldn't have written the 8 here already. 1, 8 pair. So that gives you a 1 here directly and an 8 here. That one eliminates 1 from this cell, and anything else we can eliminate. So I cannot see any more eliminations here, but I can surely see some Y wings here, and that is what I was suspecting, because of the theme that is written on this Sudoku is why not Sudoku, and I can see a few Y wings already. So let's start using them now. So I can see that 2 7, 2 4 and 4 7. So how to look out for Y wings easily? I always see the first two possibilities or first two cells of the Y wing and then just seek out for the third cell. So whatever be the case, the first two cells will always have one mutual digit or one common digit between those two cells. So the first two cells that I looked out for is 2 4 and 2 7. So I can see there is a common digit 2 between them, and the third cell will never have a 2 as the possible candidate in that cell for the Y wing, and will have 4 and 7 as the other two candidates, as the only two candidates. So right, so I see 2 7 2 4, and I only have to look out for the other two digits except the 2, that is 4 and 7, and I can directly see a 4 and 7 here. That's nice, right? So you got a Y wing here. Y wing is nothing but AB, BC and AC. So if you get such possibilities in any of the three cells, that there is a way in seeing the any of, not exactly any of the three cells, but there is a way of looking for a Y wing. So let me explain you that in detail here. For example, okay, so I'll have to go with the surface here. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'll just mark the surface. Okay, so I'm done with the surface now. So as you can see here, okay, so I'll just show you, highlight the cells here, how you have to look out for the Y wings. So the middle candidate or the middle cell seeing both the other cells, so there is a middle cell, this is the middle cell here in the Y wing, which is seeing both the other cells. So these are both the other cells, the blue cells are both the other cells, and the middle cell is 2 and 4. So as you can see here, you have a 2 4 as the middle cell, and the other two cells are which uses one of the 2 and one of the 4 with the third digits both same in both the other cells, right? So you have a 2 used here and the third digit is 7, you have a 4 used here, the same third digit is 7 here. So that means AB, AC and BC, or anyway AB, BC and AC, anything you just count. In this case you have one common cell seeing both the other candidates or both the other cells, and then the Y wing is fulfilled. So AB, AC and BC, that is AB, AC and BC, and the middle cell sees both the other common cells here. So what happens here is that there will be a few common cells or few mutual cells that will be seen by both the blue cells simultaneously. So leaving the middle cell, ignoring the middle cell, if you see the two end cells here, the two end candidates here, so the common cell seeing both of these cells cannot have the common digit between both of these cells, right? So easy way to see is that if you see both of these blue cells, the common digit is 7. So the any cells seeing the common digits simultaneously cannot have a 7. So this cell cannot have a 7 now. So what happens if you have a 7 here? Let me mark that here for you. What happens if you have a 7 here? If you have a 7 here, you have a 2 here and a 4 here, and this cell doesn't have anything. That is what is a Y wing, and it's one of my favorite advanced logic, I would say. I really love how a Y wing works, and it really has the potential to eliminate many candidates or many possibilities at a stretch, right? And with that I can see that we have eliminated a 7 from this cell now. So I'll just eliminate a 7 from this cell now, right? I'll just mark with the blue here. So I eliminate 7 from this cell, and with that we can say that we have used one of the Y wings here. Let us see if we have any other Y wing. So I can see one more Y wing here. I can see is that you get 2 4, 2 7 and 4 7. Again, awesome, right? So this is the middle cell again, guys. So this is the middle cell, right? And you have one of the 2's here and a third digit 4, one of the 7 here, the same third digit 4, which means that the cell seeing seeing both the red cells simultaneously can be removed as the possibility of 4, because 4 is the common cell between these two red cells. So as I can see, this is the common cell here, seeing both the red cells AB, AC and BC, right? So B is the common digit between these two cells, which is 4, and you cannot have a 4 here. That's awesome. So I can eliminate 4 from this cell as well. So it's not giving us much, but I can see that okay, I can see one more viving, guys. Wow, this Sudoku is nothing but it feels like it's a king of viving, guys. If you see this 2 4 2 7 4 7, so these three candidates are occurring everywhere in the grid. What a great construction this is. What an excellent construction. I would say this Sudoku is really a fun Sudoku. I 100% agree with it actually, because finding a viving is really fun to do. And as I can see here, you have a 2 4 2 7 and 4 7. So the common digit between those two green cells are 4, and the cell seeing both the 4 simultaneously is this cell. So you cannot have a 4 here. So if you have a 4 here, you have a 2 and a 7 here, and that eliminates all the possibilities from this cell. So this would have to be a 5, right? This would have to be a 5. Awesome. So this is awesome, guys. This is what a Sudoku should be. And that eliminates 5 from this cell. So that eliminates 5 from this cell, and that gives you a 5 here. That's nice, right? I think so. Am I right? Yeah. So that gives you a 1 here. Okay, that gives you a 3 here. So this 3, okay, having this 3 was at the start itself very easy, so I didn't see that here, but still it was good to have so many vivings seen here. And still the Sudoku isn't solved, guys. Wow, still the Sudoku isn't solved. Wow, guys, I see one more viving. That's excellent. That is awesome. So as you can see here, 4 7 2 4 and 2 7, and the common digit between the green red cells is 7. So the common cells seeing the 7 simultaneously, this cell. Excellent, guys. So this eliminates the 7 from this cell, and still we are not completed. We have not completed this Sudoku. It's just eliminating us digit here. And let us see, because we have eliminated a digit from here, let us see if we can do something here with the viving here. 2 4 2 7 and 4 7. Wow, I'm not sure if those are the intended solve path, but I can see something, of course. Okay, I see another viving here, because the other viving gives you some digit here. I can see that you have 2 7 4 7 and 2 4, right? And that surely gives you a digit. So the common digit between these two cells are 2, and this is the common cell, that is the elimination of the 2, right? So that eliminates 2 from this cell, and that gives you a 7 directly. Wow, right? Wow, guys, wow. So that gives you a 7, that gives you a 2, that gives you a 4 here, 7 here, 4 here, 7 here, that gives you a 4 here, 7 2. Awesome. That gives you a 2 here. Sorry. Oh, control Y. So that gives you a 7 here. This 2 gives you a 4 here. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. So this 7 gives you a... Okay, so this 2 eliminates 2 from this cell. You have a 3 here. That gives you a 2 here. And that gives you a 4 and a 1 here. That 4 gives you a 2 and a 8 here. That gives you a 7 here, a 2 here, 2 7 4 and 9, right? So this gives you a 9 here, a 4 here, that gives you a 9 here and a 2 here. And with that we complete this Sudoku, guys. awesome. That was really awesome. Having such Sudoku sometimes is really fun to solve, because I would say this is one of the best Sudoku for any person to learn a viving. There are so many bunch of vivings, guys. Even I got one more viving that wasn't helpful, but eliminating one candidate here, and that was really fun to solve. So many vivings. I am not even have a count of how many vivings we have solved. 4 or at least 5. There might be 4 or 5 vivings easily in this Sudoku. And the best part in this Sudoku was no tough logics at the start. It was just some vivings at the end. That is really good, because any beginner. So I have 2 sevens here, guys. So okay, I think so. I have you need to have one of the 2s here. So you have 2 2s here, right? So this would have to be a 7. Sorry, that was easy to see at the end. This is 7 and this is 2, right? So as I was saying, this is really good for the beginners, because they will never feel very low because of the advanced logic at the start. But at the end, when you have only a few candidates remaining, it is easy for beginners to learn a particular technique and then apply that in the tough Sudokus in the future. So this would be the best Sudoku to learn a viving. I really accept, and I really agree to it, that it is one of the really fun Sudokus here. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre. And I really thank the author again for such a wonderful Sudoku. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.